Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 5 of Aranya Kanda. In the previous chapter, we saw the killing of Virada in the hands of Rama and Lakshmana, and thereby they saved themselves as well Sita, and then they proceed further into the forest of Dandaka. Having slain the mighty and terrible Virada in the forest, the valiant Rama embraced Sita and comforted her. Then, addressing the resplendent Lakshmana, he said, "This impenetrable forest is dangerous and we are not its natural inhabitants. Let us therefore seek out the sage Sharabhanga without delay." Raghava then turned his steps towards Sharabhanga's hermitage, and approaching that sage, whose soul was purified by renunciation, he observed a great marvel. In the sky, he beheld Indra gorgeously attired in robes free from any particle of dust, his body shining like the sun and fire, mounted on a splendid chariot, followed by all the celestials and innumerable high souled sages like unto himself, who served as his escort. Big horses were yoked to that aerial car that shone like the rising sun and illuminous as the moon's disk resembled a mass of white clouds. Rama also observed an immaculate canopy with magnificent garlands and marvelous fans made of yak styles with handles of gold of great price, which two women of rare beauty waved to and fro over the head of that god, while Gandharvas, immortals, celestial beings, and great rishis paid homage to him with sublime chants as he hovered in space. Seeing Shatakratu Indra conversing with the sage Sharabhanga, Rama pointed out the chariot to his brother and bade him gaze on the marvelous sight. He said, "O Lakshmana, do you behold the dazzling car of great brilliance shining like the sun in the skies? Without doubt, these are the celestial bay horses of Indra, of whom we have heard, who travels through space and who is constantly invoked at the time of sacrifice. Those youthful warriors wearing earrings, who in groups of hundreds with swords in their hands stand round him in the sky with their broad chests and strong arms resembling mazes clad in magnificent purple, look like fierce tigers. On their breasts gleam rows of pearls, and those lions among men of handsome mien appear to be 25-year old, which is the age at which the gods ever remain. O Saumitri, tarry here a moment, O Lakshmana, so that I can discover who this great hero in the chariot really is." Having uttered the words "tarry here," to Saumitri, Kakusta advanced towards the hermitage of Sharabhanga. Seeing Rama approaching, the lord of Shachi, that is Indra, taking leave of the sage, said to the gods, "Rama is coming here. Take me to my abode uh, before he addresses me. Later he shall behold me. Then, when he returns victorious, having fulfilled his purpose, I shall readily show myself to him. It is for him to perform a great exploit impossible for any other to accomplish, because Rama is destined to kill Ravana, and till that time, no divine beings would like to get in contact with him, because as per the boon that is given to Ravana, only a human being is supposed to kill him. So Rama continued to remain as a human with no attachment or with no contact with the divine beings. Thereafter, offering salutations to the ascetic in all humility, the god who bears the thunderbolt, the scourge of his enemies, ascended to heaven in his chariot, harnessed with horses. When the god of 1,000 eyes had departed, Raghava rejoined his consort and his brother, and together they approached Sharabhanga, who was seated before the sacred fire. Embracing his feet, Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana, on his invitation, seated themselves in the place assigned to them. Questioned by Raghava concerning Indra's visit, Sharabhanga related everything to him. He said, O Rama, that magnanimous god wished to conduct me to Brahmaloka, the region I have attained by the merit of my penances, which is inaccessible to those who are not masters of themselves. Seeing you approaching, knowing well, O foremost of men, that I had no desire to enter Brahmaloka, here before I had enjoyed your gentle presence in my hermitage, O lion among men, O virtuous and magnanimous prince, having had intercourse with you, having had a meeting with you, I shall ascend first to the three lower heavens and thereafter to the highest. These worlds of unsurpassed beauty that have been conquered by me, these sublime abodes of Brahma that are mine by right, do yourself accept them, O lion among men. Hearing the words of Rishi Sharabhanga, Raghava, that lion among men, versed in the Shastras, answered, I also have conquered all the worlds, O great ascetic, but in obedience to my vow I desire to remain in the forest. Thus addressed by Raghava, whose might was equal to Indra's, the eminently sagacious Sharabhanga spoke again, saying, O Rama, the illustrious and virtuous Sutheekshna lives in this forest. That saint will tell you what is best for you to do next. Follow the river Mandakini, that stream which is covered with a carpet of flowers, and you will reach his dwelling place. There is the path. O tiger among men, but stay with me a moment yet, till I abandon this body as a snake casts off its slough. Thereafter, having prepared a fire and poured clarified butter therein, Sharabhanga, the sage of supreme merit, entered the flames to the accompaniment of sacred formulas. The hair of the magnanimous one was consumed together with his wrinkled skin, his bones, his flesh, and his blood. Whereupon, assuming a youthful and splendid appearance, Sharabhanga rose from the pyre like a flame, traversing the region where the sacrificial fires are tended by high souled sages as well as that of the gods. He ascended to Brahma's abode. That foremost of rishis of purified karma, there beheld the grandfather of the world with those attendant on him, who seeing that sage addressed him, saying, You are welcome. Thus ended chapter 5 of Aranya Kanda, in which we saw the glory of our Sanatana Dharma, where the death is always received as with a great honor, because death is a means by which we can cast off our aged and our weared off body and then take up the celestial body to reach the heavens, and then again, if required, come back into the womb of a mother to take a new body. That way, death is never considered as an end of any individual, because an individual is always mortal. If required, they keep on taking the new bodies and by means of rebirth, or they may stay in the heaven in the company of the sacred holy lives. Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmira Puravasini Swamaham Prarthaye Nityam Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.